Hello YouTube, this is MitchCRafT, and I promised in my Game of the Year video I would show you Gwent from The Witcher 3. So here we are, I'm going to show you Gwent.
Smithing, pretty tiring job.
I have all the cards, by the way. I actually collected them all, so I do have an advantage when I'm playing these guys. Now if you look at the playing field, right? Well, okay, we'll have a look at some of these cards. That's a spy card, the one with the eye on it, and what that does is I can play it on his field and it'll give me 2 cards from my deck on the right. The deck on the right is my total deck. The amount of cards on the left, that 10, those are the 10 you see at the bottom that are actually in play, right? But if I play a spy card on his field, if it's got any points on it, it'll give him the points, but it gives me 2 cards. And sometimes you can get another spy card and just keep racking up. I mean, I think I've got a total of 4 spy cards, so you know, I can get 2 cards from all of them 4, and it does help. I wanted to show you Monsters and Scoia'tael because these guys, that card is just used, right? You saw it took about 4 cards. What that does is, he's got any cards with the same name, and it doesn't matter if it's in his cards that are in place. You know, that's 6. Now he's got 5. It will also take from his deck at the top right, which is at 14. So he could essentially just keep using them cards and getting cards that are from his deck at the top right without using up his actual hand cards that he's using to play with. And that method can really just wipe the floor with you if you're not prepared. But I'm going to show you like some tips how to get around that. These cards, these are special, right? There are effect cards, cards that have effects on other cards. Those special cards with like the sort of bronzy type thing around the number, they don't affect. Well, they can't be affected, basically. But you also get revival cards. So cards in your dead pile, you can revive them. They can't be revived either. Now a decoy card, they're really handy, right? You can see I've got spy, and I've got 3 special cards. I'm going to show you. Yeah, now that one has got 0 points, so that doesn't add to his points, because the one with the points will. So, see, he's got one there that he used to get 2 cards, but it gave me 0 points. That card, really good. Very, very good. Because if he's got any cards on the close combat that add up to 10 or more, it will take out the strongest card, or there's a special tactic that I'm going to show you that it can do as well. That sort of green lumpy card, that is a scorch card, and I'm going to show you a trick that you can do with that. So now I'm just using up my special cards, racking up my points. That card he just done, like, it adds points to cards next to it. Because he's got no normal cards next to it, it's not having an effect. Now, this decoy card, right, he just used a spy on me. I can use the decoy to take that card back into my playing cards, back into my hand, basically. Look, he just used one of them cards, duplicate, and he took it out of his deck at the top right instead of his hands. So I've got another 2 cards. The card with the horn on it, what that does is all normal cards, the rule with the special card applies with that as well. So all normal cards will like be doubled basically if you lay that on a certain line of cards. The shaking hands, if I have another card exactly the same name, if I lay them next to each other, they will double each one. Like if I had another card with that, they would double up to 16 points. That's a fog card. That renders everything in my like siege. Yeah, look, they're both 1. But they won't affect, they can't affect special cards. So as you can see, he's using up his cards that take with the same name from his main deck and his hands if he wants, and his past. But I'm going to show you a little trick that you can use against these guys, right? That, because they added up to 10, it took out the strongest card there. But I've got a way that I can use it again. The Scorch card takes out the most powerful cards on the playing field. Now that just happened that my card that I just used a minute ago was the strongest, and I had a heart card which brings back cards from the dead pile, and watch this, bang, I managed to use it on him and take out 3 of his cards. So that's a little tactic you can use to defeat these Scoia'tael and monster cards that use that tactic. But there's a better one. There is a better one. You have leader cards that have special skills as well. The frost, the biting frost, and the bomb card. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been waiting for. And I got one that brings back cards from the dead pile. I always start off using my special cards. So he's doing what I want him to do. I actually want him to build up a really strong close combat card. I need him to get up to 10 points or more. Well, I need him to have 10 cards or more, basically, and he's doing exactly what I want. The special card doesn't count because he's got 0 points, and it wouldn't count even if it did have points. Well, actually, it would if it added up to over 10 combined with the rest of them. But not for the way I'm going to do it. That horn card, as you see, it doubles it, but I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to use my Scorch card, which takes out the strongest cards on the field. Bang, gone. This is exactly what I want him to do. He's now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just need him to get another 2, and I can do what exactly I want. Yeah, he does it again. 9, 10, 11. Now watch this. Biting Frost. Bang. Watch this. They're all 1 point now, but he's got more than 10, which means he's got more than 10 points on that row. And I can use this card here. Look, it says, destroy your enemies close combat if they combined 10, you know, or more. So because he's got 11 or whatever, they count up to more as 10 points. But because they're all the same points and the highest scoring, I can use that card on him, and it just destroyed his whole close combat deck in one go. So simple. And you can do it again. If you've got that heart card, for example, and say I still had a blizzard card and he done it again on the second round, I could do the same again if I wanted. But yeah, this is just a great little game, and it makes it hard for me to decide which game I would go for Game of the Year, because I love playing Gwent. I've been playing Metal Gear Solid. That's been really fun. It does get a little bit repetitive at times. There's not much story. Bloodborne I loved. That didn't have much story, but I just loved the fighting in it. I don't know. I mean, we've got Fallout 4 coming out soon. We are starting to get good games. I've looked at that Mad Max. I haven't got it, but it does look good. I'm looking forward to the virtual reality. I really hope that brings some good stuff. If you like horror games, it will be brilliant. So, yeah, you're going to see me defeat this guy. Flawless victory. So, this is MitchCRafT. Thank you for watching. I hope this has showed you a little bit about Gwent, and maybe it'll help you decide to purchase Witcher 3. Thank you for watching. Victory!